Hello and welcome to Microsoft Hates Greg. My name is Greg Deckler, and today we're going to be talking about the April 2025 feature summary from Microsoft for Power BI Desktop. And as you can see, I mean, it's just the quality. I talk about the quality, and it is the little things, but like, so they've got the April 2025 version out, and then but they're still featuring the March 2025 feature summary. I mean, it's just like it's just it's embarrassing sometimes to watch this. But anyway, I almost didn't make this video because these things are starting to get a little bit, I think, almost redundant. In that there's just really nothing much new in this release. I mean, they've even resorted to, and congratulations on John Sandman for winning the Power BI Data Viz World Championship, right? But that has nothing to do with anything desktop related, right? And they've even got this other one in here. With this one I find it particularly hysterical. This isn't even a preview feature. They're so desperate to like for content with these things now that they're even announcing pre-preview features, right? So it's not enough that we have like 30, 40 preview features and barely anything ever gets out of GA. Although I did about fall out of my chair, right? They actually did at least one thing that got out of GA, right? The mobile layout auto create, which I'll cover here in a second. But yeah, they're now so desperate that they have to announce things that aren't even in preview. It's just, you know, there you go. It's coming soon, right? So we've got that. They broke backwards compatibility, so that's really cool. Thanks Microsoft. Although I give them some amount of credit, I think that's the first time they've probably broken backwards compatibility. But basically, if you monkey around with your Q&A setup, basically, you won't be able to open that file in any previous version of Power BI Desktop. So just keep that in mind, people. And it is important to know that, I think, because I have a direct customer um, feedback that they went to the March version of Power BI Desktop and it would not work on there. They had a Surface and it was a Surface with an ARM and they it wouldn't work. And so they had to roll back to February and then it's working perfectly. So just be aware that, if maybe the April update, you open it months around your QA settings, or then it starts being buggy and working. You're out of luck until the May version comes out because you won't be able to go back to any previous version. So you might want to stay away from the April version until you know things make sure that there's no serious bugs in the thing. Um, everything else is pretty much just preview, um, preview, TMDOB preview, zoom to reference layers, yeehaw. Yeah, other than that, it's a whole lot of nothing. Now, did want to show like this the one thing that went GA, right? So you can tell here I am on the April 2025 version. Oh, the other one that I wanted to show was this. What was it? The thing that went mobile layout. And then they had this. Where is it? Backward. They broke backwards compatibility. It was something about the file picker enabled by default in Power BI Desktop. That's sort of true, sort of not true. So if I go to my preview features, like this show the new file saving and open experience, it is checked. And I don't think I had any of these checked before. And now they're all checked. But I don't have the overarching one checked, right? Because I have very few preview features that I enable because I don't use those because you don't use preview features in production. So this saved, as long as this isn't enabled, then it doesn't matter that this is checked. So yes, it's sort of enabled by default, but yes, no, it's not. All right, so that one's that one. The new mobile layout. So of course, I mean, this is so here I'm on this page. This is from Learn Power BI. This is the third edition, although I think it's fairly similar in first and second edition. But I can go here to mobile layout, right? And they've got this auto create mobile layout, but it's kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie. So here, watch when I click this. It goes bloop. Yeah, this is probably not what I want. I probably don't want you know, my all my filters and controls sitting on top of my other things that I want to show, right? It just takes everything that's over here and just tries to find a spot for it somewhere, just randomly, and throws it in here. So, I mean, for this one, it's not the end of the world, but probably don't want these controls. If I haven't these at all, I'd want them down at the bottom, and I'd want all of my, you know, charts that actually show things to be like up at the top, right? And then if you really want to have this kind of level of control in the mobile part of it, then have it down below so they can scroll, they can edit their filters, and then their information is displayed here. But I probably want this to actually be large enough that it shows all of this, right? Which then means I'd have to move all this stuff down. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point of doing it in the first place if it's just gonna jack it up and not like give any thought or rhyme or reason or intelligence as to what it's gonna put where, right? I mean, I don't know how in the world it decided to, you know, it's gonna grab this and then this and then this. It's like it makes no sense to me. So anyway, I mean, it's GA now. Yippee! It's kind of a worthless feature to the large degree. It's just going to literally take every single thing that is on the page and just slap it in the mobile view, which is generally not what you want in a mobile view. You probably want it to just limit it to the most essential information, and you certainly would not want to have all these filters and controls like right in the middle of the information and have this stuff cut off in that. So, is it worth anything? I don't think so. But anyway, yay, we got something out the GA. Hooray. Well, that is all I had for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.